What's going on, y'all? Let's talk about the Kailh Spring Switch. These were sent to me by Unikeyboards. These should be releasing within the next week or two. I'll put a link in the description down below. But this is a new custom switch brought to us by the likes of Kailh, who you know for the Novel Keys Cream Switch, Box Navy Switch, or the Box Jade. You know, we all like clickies. Just kidding. But yeah, let's go over the specs, check them out, see how we like them. The Kailh Spring comes with a palm top and bottom housing in a nice soft green pastel color, a POK long pole stem, and a single stage 18mm spring with a 14-gram bottom out, which is pretty soft in my opinion, but I prefer a heavier switch like 62 to 63 grams. Overall, this switch is supposed to mimic the sound of the infamous Novel Keys Cream Switch, except it should bring you a smoother typing experience that is more stable due to the dust-proof box stem. Let's throw these into my mode Envoy and see how they sound. Before we get into the sound test, make sure you like and subscribe. It'd be greatly appreciated and help out the channel a lot. So let's go over the pros and cons of the Switch. First, I forgot to mention, it does come factory lube and it is generously lubed. These switches would probably benefit from either relubing or just going over these switches, each stem, and taking some lube off. As far as more pros go for this Switch, it is only 36 cents a switch, which nowadays is really great. And it doesn't come with any weird ping or crunch noises from the springs or leaf. Having owned creams, I would say the sound signature is very similar. Lastly, another really good pro would be they don't have a traditional Kailh latching system. Instead, they have a standard MX cherry top housing latching system, which if you've all opened Kailh switches before, you know how I feel. Now, when it comes to the con, the only really con I could think of with this Switch is it's just they're generously lubed. However, I didn't experience anything sluggish or different sounding because of the extra lube. So I personally think they're 100% fine stock. But again, if you're weird about your switches or like to lube and film your switches your specific way, I would recommend doing that. Overall, I think the Switch is a great balanced Switch with a balanced sound signature. It's not too clacky, not too deeper or thocky. You don't get any spring crunch, leaf noises, or leaf ping. And the stock lube is good, but it's just, like I said, it's just a little over lubed for my liking. But yeah, if you haven't yet, please subscribe, like the video. I'll be coming out with some more of these switches here in the future. And then in the comments below, please let me know any recommendations you want for my videos in the future. These switches are only 36 cents a switch, so you really can't go wrong with these. And they're 100% usable stock. So if you're lazy like me, I'm very lazy, you don't need to lube or fill them. You can just throw them in any board you want and enjoy your Switch. But yeah, peace and love. Have a good rest of your week.